great. So, guys, now is the time to invite our guest today, Mr. Rajnish Sogi, and he is one of the executive two-star diamond director in USANA. Other than that, he is an international tennis player, and he is graduated computer engineering from Mapua.
And also one more good thing is, Sir is the highest earner, second highest earner in the Philippines. So he has achieved so many. He is having so many accolades. Okay, so we are going to have the privilege to listen such a wonderful personality today. So guys, please do maintain the decorum.
Thank you so much, Dilip, for reminding everyone that this is not only talking but learning as well. So any good thing we learn from Rajneesh, we should note it down somewhere and we should use that knowledge. So with that, with a big round of applause, I want to invite Rajneesh ji, please come forward and let's start talking about it. We wanted to know a lot of things from you. We wanted to learn a lot of things from you. So I think you are already there. Let's start talking and
all right. Yes,
discussing
I'm
about
here.
it.
I'm here.
Great,
Hello,
great.
good evening, everyone. Namaste.
Welcome, sir. Good evening.
All right. So, thank you, Dr. Swati. From all the trainings, GTB trainings at Enquire, when the crowd is very eager to learn, the best from the speaker comes out, right? So, can I see the faces of all the future millionaires, future leaders, future top earners of USANA India? Right? Can we see the faces of all these people, right, before we begin? Because when we do trainings, usually if the cameras are not open, then we don't start the training, right? So, I know there are people who are eager. I see Sir Yogesh is here, right? So let's see each everyone. Yeah. All right. So slowly, people are opening the cams. Great. Hello, Sir Naya. All right. Yeah, Yadav is here. All right. Yeah, for all the rest, all right, even if hope you're not eating. Sometimes it happens, you're doing a training and then some people are eating, some people are cooking, some people are washing clothes, right? Ye bhi hota hai. Some koi naha na raho, right? So we don't want koi naha raha training sun raha hai, right? So it happens, but thand bahut hai, so I don't think koi naha raha hoga abhi. Okay, and raat ho gayi hai. I know it's very cold there in India right now. Okay, so let me first introduce myself. Okay, so I'm Rajnish, and I'm one of the executive two stars of USANA, and I've been in USANA for 15 years. Right, so यहाँ पर जो भी लोग हैं, I know no one is more than 6 weeks or 7 weeks in USANA so far, right? So everyone's USANA babies basically, right? तो मुझे जाना पड़ेगा 15 साल पहले. I joined 2000 January 19, 2009, right? That was a long time ago when I started USANA, and that time मैं student था. I was still taking up engineering that time. And this was just supposed to be a part-time thing. Right? So कौन है जिन्होंने join किया USANA and they're like, I want to do this part-time. Can you type 1 if you're like, hey, I want to do this part-time? Right? So we don't want our sessions to become just one way. I'm talking. So just type 1, type 2. I'm gonna make you guys work as well. Is that okay? I'm gonna make you guys work. Let's use the fingers. Thoda sa. All right. So if you join USANA, कि मुझे part time करना है, extra income चाहिए, right? So you type 1. How about all the people who joined USANA, जो सोच रहे थे मुझे products बहुत अच्छे लगे, and I want to use the products? Type 2. If you joined USANA for the products, right? Type 2 if the products was your first priority. You just love the products, right? And it can be both, right? It can be I love the products and I love the business. Okay. So for me, जब मैंने join किया था, I was just gonna be part-time. मैं serious नहीं था USANA, right? क्यों? क्योंकि मुझे नहीं पता था कि यूसाना कितना बड़ा है और क्या हो सकता है यूसाना. Right, so I was just thinking maybe part time, थोड़े से extra 5,000, 10,000 every month. Student था तो extra मिल जाएंगे, ठीक है. 20,000 मिल गए, it's okay, right? So there were lots of things that happened along the way, and after 4 weeks of doing USANA, I was actually about to quit USANA. 4 हफ्ते बाद USANA join किया, 4 हफ्ते बाद I was gonna quit. Right, so good thing I didn't quit, because right now, became a $1 million club earner, top 16 USANA globally. So good thing I didn't quit. So I want to start with a story, right? I'll tell you more about my background, but I want to tell you a story. Can I tell a story? Is it okay, Garix? A short story I can share. So one time there was a company. ये company थी जूतों की. So they used to make very good shoes. और हर कंपनी का गोल होता है कि उनको अपनी कंपनी बढ़ानी है. So what the CEO thought कि हम जाते हैं एक्सपैंड करते हैं अफ्रीका में. राइट, सो जब ठीक है अफ्रीका में किसी को भेजते हैं अपने बेस्ट सेल्समैन को, और वहां देखते हैं कि ये जूते बिकेंगे या नहीं. राइट, सो दिस गाय वेंट, लैंडेड एयरपोर्ट में अभी लैंड किया, उसने अपने सीईओ को फोन किया और कहते सर मैं वापस आ रहा हूँ, ये जूते यहाँ नहीं चलेंगे. तो द सीईओ सेड व्हाई. कहता यहाँ कोई जूते पहनता ही नहीं है, तो यहाँ कौन खरीदेगा जूते. राइट, सो ही लेफ्ट, वापस गया. तो सीईओ ने क्या किया, उसने दूसरा बंदा भेज दिया जस्ट टू डबल चेक, counter check. So the second guy landed again, same thing in Africa. Call the CEO. First thing कहता, सर यहाँ तो हम करोड़पति बनने वाले हैं. He's like, why? Like दूसरा बंदा तो कह रहा था कि यहाँ पर कुछ नहीं होने वाला. Nothing, we're not gonna earn. यहाँ तो कोई जूते पहनता ही नहीं है. कहता सर वही तो बात है, यहाँ कोई जूते पहनता ही नहीं है. अगर हम उनको जूते पहनना सिखाएंगे तो वो सब हमारे जूते पहनेंगे. Right? So what's my point? There's no point. I just wanted to tell that story. No, just kidding. So there's the point is the same thing is in India. It depends on the perspective. Kyuki, I hear it a lot. Every time I hear this. Indian market ऐसी है, Indian market वैसी है. इंडिया के लोग ऐसे हैं, इंडिया ऐसे है, इंडिया में वो विटामिन ज्यादा नहीं लेता, ये vitamins ऐसी, all those things. But it depends on the perspective, right? So if you think it's gonna work, it's gonna work. If you think it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. You are the one who decides whatever is gonna happen. So 15 years ago when I joined USANA, same as you guys. अभी खुला था यूसाना, किसी को नहीं पता था फिलीपींस में यूसाना होता क्या है. एंड व्हाई इज इट अ बिग थिंग कि मैं फिलीपींस की बात कर रहा हूँ, मैं सिंगापुर की बात नहीं कर रहा, मैं मलेशिया की बात नहीं कर रहा, नॉट थाईलैंड, नॉट ऑस्ट्रेलिया, न्यूजीलैंड, बिकॉज वी कैन कंपेयर. वी कैन से वहां पर लोगों के पास बहुत पैसा है. Philippines was the first country that USANA opened, which was a third world country, same as India. The exchange rate of dollars of India and Philippines, the minimum wage is almost the same. Right? It's just plus 10 rupees plus minus. That's it. So it's the same. So I lived in India, I lived in Philippines. So it's almost the same. So jab yahan par open hua tha, I find it very funny. The same things I hear now in India are the same things we heard when we opened in Philippines. मगर that time मैं भी वैसा ही था कि यहाँ पर ये शायद नहीं चलेगा, क्योंकि मुझे बिजनेस के बारे में एक तो पता नहीं था. I was a student. But my mentors, they used to say, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पर सेंट्रम बहुत चलता था, GNC, बहुत सारे vitamins थे. जैसे इंडिया में बहुत सारे हैं, एमवे है, सेंट्रम भी है, आई थिंक, बाबा रामदेव की भी विटामिन, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इट्स कॉल्ड, बट उनके भी विटामिन्स हैं, लॉट्स ऑफ विटामिन्स हैं. तो लोग कह रहे थे कि ये कोई खरीदेगा ही नहीं, क्योंकि यूसाना इज एक्सपेंसिव. right? So who thinks it's expensive? Type E if you think USANA is expensive, right? If you think it's expensive, great. क्योंकि यहाँ पर भी people thought USANA is expensive, कोई नहीं खरीदे, right? Secondly, किसी को USANA के बारे में पता ही नहीं था, तो why would you people buy कि यहाँ कोई branding नहीं है, तो लोग क्यों खरीदेंगे, right? मगर दूसरे साइड में अगर लोगों को सबको पता है USANA क्या है, तो हमसे कौन लेगा, वो सब ले रहे होंगे USANA, right? So it's all about perspective. But my mentor said, Raj, guys, one day will come, हर घर में USANA की बॉटल होगी, सबको पता होगा कि USANA की क्वालिटी क्या है. We will beat all the big vitamins in India, in Philippines, right? जो जो Centrum की sales है, जो Enervon की sales है, जो भी है, हम सब beat करेंगे. And in my head, मैं पता क्या कह रहा था? I was saying yes, yes, yes. मगर दिमाग के पीछे था, ये कैसे होगा? 5 बंदे तो हैं, हम 10 लोग हैं, 20 लोग हैं, 20 लोग से कैसे ये पूरे फिलीपींस में कैसे फैलेगा? I just couldn't understand because I didn't know the power of network marketing, right? The power of person-to-person marketing, and I did not know how good USANA. People underestimate USANA. तो कई लोग मुझे कहते हैं कि USANA is like Amway, or like an example, right? It's like Nutrilite. तो ये competitor है. Nutrilite and USANA, are they competitors? Who thinks USANA and Nutrilite is a competitor? Right? Type 5 if you think USANA and Nutrilite is a competitor. Type 5. Okay. Type 6 if you think it's not. Type 6 if you think it's not a competitor. All right. So, how about कौन सी vitamins है the Baba Ramdev बेचते? I forgot the name. It's in my, I know मैंने देखा हुआ है, but if you can type it, I can't remember कौन सी vitamins है. So, are they a competitor? क्योंकि वो बहुत इंडिया में बहुत बिकता है. Are they a competitor? Right? तो मैं अपने दोस्तों को क्या कहता हूँ अब कि नहीं, we're not competitors. Centrum, GNC, we're not competitors. कहते क्यों? वो भी vitamins है, तुम भी vitamins हो. मैंने कहा it's the same as saying कि मारुति सुजुकी गाड़ी है, रोल्स रॉयस भी गाड़ी है, मगर मारुति सुजुकी and रोल्स रॉयस are not competitors. मारुति की क्वालिटी और रोल्स रॉयस की क्वालिटी, BMW की क्वालिटी, फेरारी की क्वालिटी बहुत अलग है. So we're not competitors, right? So the first thing you need to understand, you need to learn, guys, in business is you have to know your products inside and out. You have to learn about your products. What makes USANA different? And guys, it's very different. So moving on, what happened? 10 years later, 10 साल के बाद, कह रहे थे महंगा है, किसी को पता नहीं है. Abhi, USANA is the #1 selling vitamins in the whole Philippines. No commercials, no advertisements, no billboards, nothing. It's just word of mouth, and it grew so big. Right? और जो पहले साल में जिन्होंने join किया था, and they doubted what was gonna happen. They quit in USANA. Then quit कर दिया. मगर people who stayed are now multi-millionaires. Right? So first of all, today, congratulations that you're part of USANA. Congratulations कि आपको किसी ने USANA में invite किया. I'm very thankful कि 15 साल पहले मुझे USANA में किसी ने invite किया. अगर नहीं किया होता, my life would be very different. All right? So, second thing I want to share. So first was the story of, the salesman. Second is my mentor said, Raj, you're good in engineering. We had associates who were accountants. We had associates who were doctors. We had associates who were network marketers. My mentor was a network marketer in Forever Living, And so he said, Raj, we're going to do USANA. And so what you have to do is unlearn what you have learned. You have to unlearn things. He said, even him, he was a network marketer with Forever Living. He said, I have to unlearn how I did things. Why? Because USANA is a different beast. It's a different business, right? So later, I'll show you how I grew it, what we're supposed to do. Now, at the end of the day, of course, we're independent distributors. So, it's your choice to go for it. But I'll give you the secrets. I'll give you the competitions. I'll tell you what's supposed to do. I'll give you the fastest way to do how to grow your business. All right. So, second thing is you have to unlearn everything. Keep your mind empty and be ready to get new knowledge. Right. So, before I get to the how, I want to share with you this. I want to share with you the why. Okay, so why did I join USANA? Why do I want to share this? क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग होंगे, you'll talk to people and you'll judge people. क्या होगा, you'll say कि इसको चाहिए, शायद नहीं चाहिए, इससे नहीं बात करते हैं, ये तो अच्छा काम कर रहा है, so we end up not sharing USANA. So when I joined, since I was a student, मुझे लगता था कि as an engineer, of course engineering is good. I'll make good money as an engineer. And मुझे लगता था, मैं 10 साल engineering job करूँगा और 10 साल के बाद, I'll have lots of money. And क्योंकि passion तो था engineering का, but then, you also want money. You want to earn. So I said, I want to earn, and maybe 10 साल के बाद I'll be driving a BMW. Right? Maybe 10 साल के बाद I'll have a very nice house. Right? So all those things, I was thinking. So I was excited to graduate. And then one day, I started computing. Right? I started computing कि मुझे 10 साल के बाद चाहिए क्या? Right? So I'm not sure अगर आपने ये कभी किया है, but I would say after this training, please do this. Write down your goals for the next 5 to 10 years. Guys, being an engineer, मैंने बहुत सारा math किया. But this math scared me. क्यों? So I was thinking this. So, I was 21 years old when I joined. So I was thinking by that time, क्यों मैंने join किया? क्योंकि by that time I was thinking कि मुझे 10 साल के बाद क्या चाहिए? 10 साल में. Right? तो मैं ये सोच रहा था कि 10 साल में एक तो मुझे graduate होकर, मुझे चाहिए एक condominium मतलब flat, buildings में जो होते हैं, I don't know what you call that India में, flat बोलते हैं शायद. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Right? The flat in the buildings, the floor, ऐसे. So, I was thinking that. So, कितने का था? I checked, and about 50 lakh. Right? Basic stuff. Not a big, just a bachelor pad, 1-bedroom place. Fine. Second, मुझे चाहिए थी गाड़ी. So I thought, student, 10 साल के बाद at least 20 lakh की कोई गाड़ी हो. Right? And then third, I wanted savings. Right? Of course, something happens, पैसे होने चाहिए बैंक. मैंने कहा ठीक है, 20 lakh maybe. So, total of 90 lakhs. मेरा ये goal था, 10 साल में. Alright. And so मैंने कहा कि कितना save कर सकता हूँ, हर महीने, कि मुझे वो 90 lakhs मिल जाए, तो करीबन 1 करोड़ चाहिए. तो मैंने कहा ठीक है, मैं सैलरी कितनी होती है सैलरी इंजीनियर की? Maybe 30, 40, 50,000, a month. तो मैंने कहा ठीक है, मैं ना 10,000 हर महीने सेव करूंगा. नाउ गाइस टेल मी, आप इंडिया में हो, अगर कोई 20, 25, 30 years old का कोई है, is it easy to save 10,000 every month? Right? Can anyone tell me, is it easy to save 10,000 for a 25-year-old? Hello, guys. Yeah, you can either unmute or type. So is it easy to save about 10,000 a month? क्योंकि यहाँ पर it's not, right? You can, अगर बहुत सारी savings करनी है, you won't eat out much. So doable, 10,000 for a 25-year-old, right? Great. So I was thinking, if I save 10,000 a month, You know, so yeah, thanks for, thanks Suresh, right, for that. Uh, okay, for some it's difficult. So it depends kitni salary, right? So let's say if we can earn and save, right? Depends, right? 10,000 a month. एक साल में कितना हो गया savings? 1,20,000. In 10 years, para, 12 lakhs, right? तो मैंने कहा 10,000 सेव करना यूजलेस, क्योंकि मुझे कितना चाहिए था? मुझे चाहिए था 90 lakhs. तो मैंने कहा कोई बात नहीं, I'll work harder, ज्यादा काम करूंगा, फर्स्ट प्रमोशन मिलेगी. तो मैंने कहा अगर मेरी सैलरी अराउंड 70,000 हो, 70-80,000 a month, right? Engineer 70,000 a month, मेरा टैक्स भी होगा, right? After tax, and then after सब जो खाना है, घर में थोड़ा देना है, जो भी है, maybe I'll save 20,000. So if I save 20,000, that's 2,40,000 in 1 year. In 10 years, 24 lakhs, right? Still not enough, क्योंकि मुझे कितना चाहिए था? 90 lakhs. मैंने कहा, तो that time I was scared, क्योंकि मैंने कहा अगर मैं 70,000 या 80,000 हर महीने कमा रहा हूँ और उससे भी नहीं होगा 10 साल में, राइट, आधा भी नहीं है, तो मैंने कहा फिर कैसे होगा? मैंने कहा ठीक है, अगर मैं 1 लाख से ज्यादा कमा रहा हूँ, 1,20,000, 1,50,000, राइट, आफ्टर टैक्स कितना हो गया? टैक्स, उसका टैक्स होता है 30%. तो इफ यू मेक 1 लाख a month, राइट, 30% इज टैक्स. तो मैंने कहा ठीक है, मैं 40,000 हर महीने सेव करूंगा 10 साल के लिए. तो कितना बना? 48 lakhs. Still not enough. And that time I was scared. 20 साल में हो सकता है, मगर एक इंजीनियर को 1 लाख से ऊपर इनकम कमाने के लिए 10 साल तो लगेंगे, राइट? मास्टर्स करना है, प्रमोशन मिलनी चाहिए धीरे धीरे, राइट? तो 10 साल के बाद मैंने कहा फिर मैं, अगर जब मैं 40 साल का हो जाऊंगा, 50 साल का, दैट्स द टाइम आई विल गेट द 90 lakhs. तो मैंने कहा 50 साल जब मैं हो जाऊंगा तो आई ओनली हैव दिस, एक कमरा फ्लैट, एक गाड़ी और 20 लाख सेविंग्स, एंड अनदर 10 years रिटायर्ड. मैंने कहा तो मैंने इंजीनियरिंग इसलिए की, राइट? सो आई काइंड ऑफ गॉट स्केयर्ड, क्योंकि गोल्स बहुत बड़े होते हैं. क्योंकि वो तो फ्लैट था बस, एक कमरा वाला. अगर मुझे तो घर भी खरीदना था, राइट? तो घर कितने का है? 1-1.5 करोड़ का घर चाहिए था मुझे, राइट? सो आई हैड समथिंग इन माइंड कि ऐसा घर होना चाहिए, राइट? अगर कुछ सोचना है, अगर स्टूडेंट हो तो बड़ा सोचते हैं ना. तो गाड़ी, एक गाड़ी नहीं चाहिए, 2 गाड़ी चाहिए. सेविंग्स, अगर फैमिली के लिए सेविंग्स चाहिए, आगे जनरेशन के लिए सेविंग्स चाहिए, तो आई नीड अबाउट 1 करोड़ सेविंग्स. एजुकेशन, यू हैव किड्स, उनकी एजुकेशन के लिए चाहिए, राइट? 20 लाख क्यों, राइट? हर साल कितना ट्यूशन फी कितना देना है, राइट? 2-3 लाख तो ट्यूशन फी होता है हर साल का, राइट? So I needed total of 3.2 crores. Life goals. These were student goals. That's when I got scared. कि मैंने कहा तो मैं, अगर ये 48 लगे, 90 lakhs कितने टाइम लगेंगे, और ये 3 करोड़ कितना टाइम लगेगा, ये तो होगा नहीं. That's when I saw, that's why when I started looking for businesses. And when I saw USANA, first मैंने कहा पार्ट टाइम ही था, क्योंकि मुझे पता नहीं था what could happen. And so I kept doing the business, kept doing the business, started attending trainings. Then that's when I saw कि कितना बड़ा हो सकता है. So I'll show you on my first year in USANA, part time, after class, मतलब class के बाद, school के बाद, engineering classes के बाद, मैं ये कर रहा था 3-4 बार एक हफ्ते में. But I was focused, 3-4 बार एक हफ्ते में. How much was I earning? Okay, so I was earning about $100-$200 a week. Effort, yes. जो मेरे classmates थे उन्होंने सब join किया? नहीं. At end of the year, I made a total of 8 lakhs. Right? So guys, who would like to earn extra 8 lakhs a year? Extra 8 lakhs a year. Who's good with that? Extra. Type 1. If you're happy with extra 8 lakhs, doing USANA on the side, part-time. Who's good with that? Right? No one, because you want more? All right, who's good with that? God is listening. So they're like, oh, kisko chahiye, right? So, all right. So that was what happened with me on my first year. Second year, what happened? It became 24 lakhs. Abhi mein college mein tha. In that year, I made 24 lakhs because of this business. Right? Third year, 44 lakhs. All right. Now, guys, let's add 44 plus 24. Kitna ho gaya? 68 plus this. Right? 68 plus 8 lakhs. 76 lakhs. Right? So another 1 year. So in 4 years, I got the total of the goal of 90 lakhs. Right? मगर जब मैंने compute किया काम से, अगर मैं काम करूंगा 20 साल 30 साल, right? तो इसको लगेंगे around 30 years. तो अगर 30 years का काम 3 साल में हो सकता है, तो what did I save? It's not about just the money. I saved time. Right? So after this, make sure, right? My mentor told me this, guys, write down 5 या 10 साल में क्या चाहिए? How much do you want? What kind of life do you want? Why? Because you can just keep inviting. Look, I have downlines who just invite करते हैं, share करते हैं, USANA करते हैं, but they don't really understand क्यों कर रहे हैं. Right? कितने लोगों से बात करनी चाहिए? It depends ना. अगर business है, कितना बड़ा होना चाहिए business? Right? So write down what you want, and then let's start. Because if you don't know what you want, they say the how is easy when the why is clear. Right? I'll say it again. The how is easy when the why is clear. Most people, when they do business, since it's part-time, कभी कर लिया, कभी नहीं. जब मूड है, ओके. जब मूड नहीं है, चल कल कर लेते हैं. चल मीटिंग आज छोड़ देते हैं, अगले हफ्ते की मीटिंग में चल जाते हैं. Right? So if you're serious about USANA will give you the income. If not, then it won't. Right? Because USANA is just an opportunity. So how are you supposed to build the business? All right. Who's ready to learn how do you earn that income? All right. So type 2 if you're ready to learn how to earn that income. All right. So for all the people who are ready, type 2. All right. For all the people who will not type, maybe you won't understand the whole logic, right? Because I'm about to share with you the very basic things so that in the next 2 to 3 years, you're going to get the same income. So, एक reason है why it was easy for me to do USANA. I'm not good, मुझे USANA के बारे में कुछ नहीं पता था. Nutrition के बारे में कुछ नहीं पता था. I did not know about cells. I did not know about mitochondria. ये तो सब high school में पढ़ाते थे. School में था. But then I had to learn क्योंकि मेरा business. Right? So one reason why it was easy for me to build USANA. Remember my student था. My upline said, Raj, are you good at copying? मतलब तुम copy करने में होशियार हो? Right? तो question, किसने यहाँ स्कूल में कॉपी किया था, नकल की थी? Right? Can you type 1 if तुमने स्कूल में, कॉलेज में नकल की थी? क्योंकि अगर तुमने की थी, don't be shy. अगर तुम नहीं टाइप कर रहे हो मतलब कि आप झूठ बोल रहे हो. Everyone did this, right? So he said, are you good at it? तो मैं शर्मा रहा था, but I was like, I guess so. He said, if you're good at copying, USANA will be easy. Again, if you're good at copying, USANA will be easy. Why? He said, if you just do everything that's being taught in the trainings, don't think, don't overthink, don't analyze, don't overanalyze. It's not, you don't have to be smart. because there's already a system, right? On Wednesday, it will be Wednesday ta. We had the one of the top 5 income earners of Korea, right? Top 5 income earners of Korea. She was here in Philippines. We invited her for a training, and she was telling us how she built the business, right? So my job is just to copy what she's doing. She's a 3-star diamond director. I'm a 2-star diamond director. So what did you do to become a 3-star? So I was listening and I was learning from her. और वो free में बता रही थी कि कैसे उसने किया. So what does a 3-star diamond income earner earn? She is earning that's $50,000 a month. So rupees में कितने हुए? I'm not sure कितना हुआ. I think 80 lakhs. I think somewhere around that, right? So about 80 lakhs a month. A month, passive income, right? So she's earning more than me. It's 40 lakhs, right? So 40 lakhs. 40 lakhs a month of passive income. मैंने कहा 40 lakhs ठीक है, बहुत काम करके बहुत सारा business खोल के हो सकता है. But she's earning it passively. And I'm like, how are you earning it? I want it. And she's like, Raj, you do this, you do this, you do this. Next step, don't think. I'll just do this and this and this. Just copy it. It's very simple. All right. So now I'll tell you what you're supposed to do. If you copy it, you'll also earn the same thing. I cannot teach you how to become a 9-star diamond director, a 10-star diamond director. What I can teach you is how to reach until 2-star diamond director, which is about $35,000 a month, right? So if you want to learn that, then let's start. Okay. So first thing that you're supposed to do is learn your products. Learn about your products. Read about the products. USANA YouTube में बहुत सारे videos हैं that explains about the products. Use it, right? क्योंकि if you don't believe in your product, it's not about network marketing. पहले मैं सोचता था ये सब ना network marketing में ही है, क्योंकि मैंने और business try किए थे, but then I thought ये जो सब सिखा रहे हैं network marketing techniques है. No, अगर कोई भी business करना है, आप गाड़ी बेच रहे हो और आपको गाड़ी के बारे में कुछ पता नहीं है, and I'll ask you, sir, ये गाड़ी कैसे कैसे चलती है, कितना माइलेज, आपको नहीं पता, I won't buy from you, क्योंकि आपको पता ही नहीं है. अगर आप बिस्किट भी बेच रहे हो, बिस्किट की दुकान है, और ये सर ये बिस्किट में क्या क्या डाला है, ये कैसा है, सूजी का बिस्किट है, आटे का बिस्किट है, आपको नहीं पता है, मैं और दुकान में जा रहा हूँ, मैं आपसे कुछ नहीं ले रहा, क्योंकि आपको अपना प्रोडक्ट के बारे में नहीं पता. स्वाद है, शुगर ज्यादा तो नहीं है, मीठा ज्यादा तो नहीं है, सॉल्टी है, कैसा टेस्ट है, अगर आपने कभी टेस्ट ही नहीं किया, हाउ कैन यू गिव इट टू मी? डज इट मेक सेंस? राइट? सो यू हैव टू फर्स्ट यूज इट. You have to believe it. You have to know what's inside it. हमें scientist नहीं बनना है, but you have to know what it is, right? You know how effective this is? Just last week, I have a friend, और उसको ना 1 महीने से allergies हो रही थी, sneezing, and she's from Japan. And she came from there, and she's like, Philippines में आकर, she's like, Philippines का weather ऐसा है. मैंने कहा, okay, why don't you try proflavanol? Do you know proflavanol? Right? Proflavanol is very, very effective for allergies. तो मैंने कहा, why don't you take this proflavanol? This will help with your allergies. मैंने और कुछ नहीं समझाया उसको. मैंने कहा, get this proflavanol. This will help your allergies. 1 महीने से, if you're saying 1 महीने से you're sneezing, take this. No sales pitch, right? It's a remedy for her problem. She used it. 2 दिन के बाद मैसेज आया कि अब मुझे allergies नहीं हो रहे. Do you think that person will keep using proflavanol forever? Yes. Right? So you have to know. अगर आपको पता नहीं है कि ये allergies के लिए बहुत अच्छा है, so how will you know? How will you recommend? Right? अगर वो उसने बोला भी कि ये एक्सपेंसिव है, चल फिर मत लो, स्नीज करते रहो, छींके मारते रहो, फिर आपकी प्रॉब्लम है. Right? We're just giving the solution. If you can't afford it, then fine. Right? ऐसे ही होता है, हॉस्पिटल्स में ऐसे होता है, right? If you can't afford a good hospital, then go to a public hospital. Right? So you have to know your market. They'll buy it if they know it's good. Right? So she bought it. So sorry. So that's why you learn about the products. Right? So someone messaged me 2 दिन पहले. किसी ने message किया. He was like, I want to know about USANA. And this guy is with Herbalife. And he said, मैं Herbalife में trainer हूँ, ऐसे ही हूँ, मुझे USANA करना है. मगर उसने ये भी कहा, उसके बाद ये कहा कि मैंने USANA का कंपेयर किया Herbalife से. Herbalife का फॉर्मुलेशन USANA से अच्छा है, मगर USANA का compensation plan अच्छा. You know what? I did not do a presentation for this guy. Why? Because he doesn't believe USANA is good. So it's not going to work for him. It's not going to work. क्योंकि पहले ही उसने कहा Herbalife ज़्यादा अच्छा है, तो फिर Herbalife share करो ना. Why would you share USANA? Right? But if you check Amway, because he said Amway and Herbalife is better than USANA. So if you check Amway, they don't have any patents about their products. They have patents, hundreds of patents, but not about the vitamins. No patents about cells, no patents about how good the vitamins are. Right? So you have to know how good your products are. That's first. Okay. So please learn about the products. Go crazy. Check. Use it. Right? The proflavanol ka taste kaisa hai? You should know how it tastes like. You know, so if you take proflavanol, if you've taken kisne proflavanol used kiya, it's a little sweet. And my friends, they say, when I take USANA vitamins, there's no taste. Right? Proflavanol ka hai taste. The rest, there's no taste. But he said, I like this. Because usually when you take something, uska taste bhi aata hai. USANA ka koi taste nahi hai. So they love it. So you have to know all those things. Okay, research about it. So now when you believe in the products, now the next part is to share. How do you share? You invite them. Okay, who do you invite? This is tip. When you want to invite, the next step, make a prospect list. So once you make a prospect list, guys, India has so many people, the most in the world. You cannot tell me you do not have people to share USANA to. Everyone needs USANA. Do you think सबको healthy बना है? Yes, सबको healthy बना है. अमीर है, गरीब है, सबको healthy बना है. So everyone is a prospect. But the problem is sometimes we don't know what to say, because if I just go out, I see someone wearing glasses. Sir, you're wearing glasses. ये आपकी कितना grade है आपकी glass का? You know, glasses का इतना grade है. अच्छा, बहुत से देर से पहन रहे हो, तो आप कोई vitamins भी ले रहे हो या कुछ ले रहे हो अपने आंखों के लिए? नहीं. Sir, can I recommend? You know, you should try this. Have you heard of USANA? वो क्या कहेंगे? नहीं, what's that? You know, it's a brand from the US, and I've been using it for the past 15 years. You know, even my parents are using it, and it worked very, very well for them. You know, I have friends who say, उनकी glasses की आंखों की जो grade है, वो कम हो गई, right? आधे से कम हो गई. You know, you should give it a shot. Simple. If they say yes, okay, yeah, I want to know more about. If they say no, it's okay, fine. So the prospects are there. You just have to talk to them, right? So who would I advise you to put in your prospect list everyone. Make a prospect list of 200 people. And as much as possible, guys, of course, we have friends, if you were in network marketing before, you have friends who you want to invite to network marketing karete. You, of course, invite them over. But if a pro tip from me, invite new people also, not just network marketers, because the power in USANA is in the products. We have products ki do din, teen din mein, they'll feel the difference. I have friends who have shared USANA too, and teen din ke baad, like I have this associate, uste join kiya USANA, ek mahina pehle, and मैंने कहा, just wait for it, take essentials, take this and this. You'll feel after 3-4 days, first, better sleep. Number two, better bowel movement. Toilet me, it's very easy. Like, okay. And so third is more energy. So sleep toes ko, she felt it, the sleep. Teen din ke baad, so follow up. So make sure when you share USANA to someone, you follow up. Don't teen din ke baad, follow up. Customer service is important. Right? So she said he felt good. The sleep was good. ठीक है. हफ्ते के बाद उसने कहा कि बस the one you were saying कि bowel movement अच्छी होगी, वो नहीं हुआ. मैंने कहा just keep using it then. Just after 2 weeks, messages me. Raj, you were saying about bowel movement, it happened. And now her problem, what's her problem now? She's like, I go twice a day. Right? I go to the toilet twice a day. She's like, Pele, it was every other day. Just one. What now? I have to spend more time in the toilet, but that's a good thing, right? Because I'm sure the effect hoga. And when they feel the effect, do you think they'll buy again next month? Yes, because they felt the difference, right? So make a prospect list and share. Now, most people will think, यार ठीक है, शेयर तो हो जाएगा, प्रोडक्ट शेयर तो हो जाएगा, मगर इसमें बहुत टाइम लगेगा, राइट? इसमें तो सालों साल लग जाएंगे मुझे, सेम इनकम कमाने के लिए. No, that's not true. Right? Now I'll share with you something, the competition. If you do what I'm telling you, invite people every single week, talk to them, share USANA to them. In about 8 weeks, guys, who wants to learn? I'll share with you now. I'll make the computation. Who wants to learn how to earn 2 lakhs a month in just 2 months? Type 2. If you want to earn 2 lakhs a month in 2 months or 8 weeks. At hafte mein, you'll start earning 2 lakhs a month. Who wants it? Type 2. All right? Great. So I'll share with you this. Okay. Then after that, if you guys have questions, I'll leave the time for, questions. So here. Okay. So you have to understand the power of duplication, the power of binary, the power of network marketing. It's not just recruitment. Recruitment may, if you just keep recruiting for life. One of my mentors said, Raj, kab tak karna hai tumhe USANA? Maine answer kiya, hamesha ke liye. That's a good answer to give. Forever, I'll be doing USANA. It's like, no. Of course, forever you'll be using USANA. You'll be talking about USANA, of course. But कितने साल जबर like पूरे जोरों से business build करना है. Maybe I was 22, 23 that time. मैंने कहा maybe till 35 years old. Maybe I'll just stop so that not everyone can type. I think accidentally, people are able to type. If someone can help me, our co-hosts, please. So to, so accidentally or log drawing na kare. All right.
Sure.
Or just try to avoid it, guys. Yeah. Because 2 lakh say, wo 20,000 na ban jaye, right? If there are drawings, other drawings. So try to clear this. Okay. So He said, kitne saal karna hai? मैंने कहा ठीक है, maybe 10 years. Till I'm 32, 33, maybe maximum, maybe 35. Right? So, कहता ठीक है. तो 35 तक कितने कमाना है? कितना करना है? Right? So I said, this much. He said, okay, why you should have that? So you know how hard you're going to work and what's the end goal. Again, goes back to know your why. Right? So, binary is simple. What the concept of USANA? So this is you. All right, you start. So you have your left and your right. First goal, okay, 8 weeks. Week one kabe, this week. All right, starting this week. So until March, right? February, March. March end, you'll be a top earner. Okay? Knowing no one, you can be a top earner. How? So, week one में क्या करना है? Do 4, 5, 6 presentations. At least 4 presentations. Is it big? No, just do at least 4 presentations. And make sure you have 2 signups. 2 signups meaning 2 people who will buy 35 points. At least, right? Can be 100, of course, right? Initially, when I suggest USANA, see, don't think of the point. This is another tip. Don't think of the points. Think of what your prospects need. So when I share USANA, it's always, what do people need? Basically, they need cell essential, core essential. They need biomega, coquinol. This is what I recommend, the 3 of these. Core essentials, biomega, coquinol. How many points is that? That's about 50, 60 points, right? And if they're a distributor, अगर उनको associate बनना है, so I usually say get twice that. Why? क्योंकि वो जो 3 जो हैं वो तो personal use के लिए, you need to use it. Why you should have extra 3? अगर कोई relative मिल गया, अगर किसी से बात की और वो कहना ठीक है, I won't join it, मगर मुझे product खरीदना है, तो अगर आपके पास है तो आप दे सकते हो. Right? So as a business owner, you should have extra, as an associate. But let's say, just for this example, let's say all just users, right? Fine. Just users and just gonna share, fine. So if they get 35 points, okay, 35 points each. You have 35 this coming week. This coming week. Question, is it doable? 2 presentations and 2 people to just buy 2 products. Yeah, doable. If you do it, it's doable. So how much is your income? $7. You're like, upline, क्या यार ये $7 से क्या होगा? Right? एक हफ्ते में $7 से क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं होगा. All right, don't worry. It's just week 1. Week 2, what do? You get them to attend a training. What's the training? Getting started training. What do you teach in the getting started training? Don't overdo it. Just share about how good the products are, how to use the products, and then how to invite people to attend. That's it. Right? So the next goal is they will get 2. Right? They'll get 2 each. So how much is that? $14. All right. 3rd week. Same thing. These 2, make sure they learn about USANA, और वो अपने 2 पड़ोसियों को, 2 friends को, right? Just to share USANA to them. You do the presentation, right? You're the upline, do the presentation, help them. And they get 2 each. So how much do you earn? So there's 4 people here, 4 people here. Okay, how much do you earn? Times 2, so that's 28. Right? Okay, so now you're getting it. मगर 3 हफ्ते में $28, 2 लाख कैसे होगा ये? Right? 4th week, do the same thing. More hard work. क्योंकि पहले एक को सिखाना था, फिर 2, अब तो 4 हो गए. So you have to do 4. Talk to 4 people and train them. You can do it together or you can do it one by one. So they get 2 each. That's 8 left, 8 right. So just bear with me. Just bear with me. Okay, just listen. How much is this? $56. $56 kit now in rupees. About 6,000, 5,000, 5,000 rupees, maybe, right? Okay. Following week, 5th week, 16 people. Okay, they get 2 each. Just 2. You're not telling them कि 10 लोगों को join कराओ, 20 लोगों को join कराओ. Just do. Share it to 2 friends. You liked it? Next week, let's share it to 2 friends. So 16 here. How much is this? 112. Right? Following week, 6th week, times 2, 32. Right? So how much is the income? Times 2, 224. 7th week, you have 64. Right? But the thing is, you'll get busier. क्योंकि ज़्यादा लोग होंगे train करने के लिए. Right? More people to message, more people to text. Of course, अगर तुम दुकान बढ़ा रहे हो, customer बढ़ा रहे हो, of course, we'll have to do that. Any business, not just network marketing. अगर तुम्हारे business के 10 branch है, तुम एक में थोड़ा ना focus करोगे, सब branch में focus करोगे, right? To establish it. So how much is the income? $448. And on the 8th week, how many? 128. 128. How much is the income? $896 in 1 week. Right? Now, so imagine it's possible. If you work very, very hard, it's possible. Because if you're earning weekly $600, $800 a week, you know, that's the power of duplication. It's times 2, times 2, times 2. So the whole point of network marketing with binary, with USANA is it's just 2 people, 2 people, 2 people, 2 people. And question, तुम in 128 लोगों को जानते हो? Personally, no. They know these people, right? Now you'll say, ये तो ठीक है बोलने की बात है, मगर 8 हफ्ते में maybe it's not possible. Fine. Okay, maybe not in 8 weeks. What about 8 months? So let's make it months. एक महीने में, इस महीने, February, you get 2 people on your first, right? Make them use the products. Make them have guests. March, May, they get their 2. So March, May, $14. April, May, $28. May, $56. June, May, $112. July, August, September. So by September, this is 2 lakhs per month. Doable? So if you think, no, I can't do 2 people this week, can you do 2 people this month? Right? So it's all about just the consistency of doing things. Right? But if you don't know how good USANA products are, how will you share? Right? Do you know how good USANA products are, guys? You know, so does this make sense? And afterwards, with that, you'll have 255 people total in 8 months in your left and in your right. And you'll say, sab log to join, reorder nahi karenge. Fine. Not everyone will reorder. Half of them will reorder. 200 में से 100 लोग reorder करेंगे हर महीने. Still, you make $600 a week. That's passive income. Right? और इंडिया की कितने population है? Right? Billion. 1.4 billion. And how many people do you have in your organization? 500. 500 लोग अगर 8 महीने में, सिर्फ दुकान है, अगर दुकान खोल रहे हो, बिस्किट की दुकान खोल रहे हो, right? अगर बिस्किट की दुकान खोल रही है, थोड़ा ना कि बिस्किट की दुकान खोली और 2 कस्टमर है बस. No, your goal is to have 10 customers, 50 customers, 100 customers, 1000 customers होने चाहिए, नहीं तो बिस्किट की दुकान बंद हो जाएगी, right? इससे सर यहाँ पर दुकान नहीं है, it's all online. तुम्हें रेंट नहीं देना है, तुम्हें बिजली का बिल नहीं देना है, बंदे को हायर नहीं करना है, right? And they're just doing reorders, right? That's why today is Sunday. Today is Sunday. So Sunday, everything 0 points, new points counting. So how much is my income now today on a Sunday? On a Sunday, it's 200. If you see here, it's $2,393 on a Sunday. आज मैंने क्या किया? मैंने आज कुछ नहीं. मैंने आज कोई प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं किया. मगर मेरे पास आज $2,393 है. क्यों? क्योंकि आज ही लोगों ने रीऑर्डर किया है. You can see here auto order यहाँ पर है. Auto order. तो ऑटो ऑर्डर यहाँ पर आपके ऐप में ये आता है. किसने ऑटो ऑर्डर किया? रिपीट ऑर्डर किया. राइट. सो जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ पीपल बाइंग अगेन, मैंने बेचा उनको नहीं, उन्होंने अपना खरीदा है. मैं उनको बोल सकता हूँ गाइस प्लीज विटामिन्स मत लो, मुझे पैसे नहीं कमाने. मैं नहीं उनको बोल सकता. राइट. They want the vitamins. That's how good USANA is. So you might be thinking, ये तो 100 लोग कैसे होंगे? नहीं, 100 लोग में फोकस मत कर. Focus on the 2 people. Focus on the 2 people who will purchase the products, who will love the products, who will feel the difference of the products, and they'll naturally share it because they love it. Right? That's what USANA is. Your products are so good. Guys, we have a patent. You go to Google, right? And you'll see this patent. I always share this. Okay, no, not this. Where is my... So look. So go to Google, search USANA patent. USANA ka kya patent? Patent meaning proven. What's the patent of USANA? The whole point is it's a supplement for an adult meaning 18 and above, associated with the increasing lifespan. It increase your lifespan. It's proven. जब अगर आप उनको एक package दोगे, so what I do, I'll just share you what I do. Just tell them, it's a package. That's what I share. They can buy just one product. Right? They can buy just core essentials or proflavanol and this. But I would suggest, hey, if you want to look young, if you want your cells to stay young, you'll reach 80 years old, but you look 50, but you feel 40 years old. That's what USANA can do. So right now, if you're 30 years old and you start taking USANA, this package, what will happen is you'll start in about 5 to 6 months, you'll start looking 5 years young. And it's true. You'll start looking 5 years young. And you're like, wow, I want this. Right? If I'm talking to someone who's sporty, who's into cricket खेलते हैं, basketball खेलते हैं, right? Badminton खेल रहे हैं. Hey, if you want कि 10-20 साल बाद आप तब भी 50 साल की उम्र में, 60 साल की उम्र में, क्योंकि कई लोग हैं जो 60 साल 70 साल की उम्र में बहुत अच्छा मूव कर रहे हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि they took care of their joints, their muscles. So with this package, with this program, you can keep your joints very healthy. You can keep your muscles firm. Muscles sag नहीं होंगे. So 50 साल में भी आप 30 साल की उम्र के जो लोग हैं उनके साथ खेल सकते हैं. Would you like that? Of course. Right? If you're a stressed employee, you're working so much. You're working so hard. ठीक है, इनकम तो बहुत है, मगर जो लोग 2-3 लाख 5 लाख काम में कमाते हैं उनकी स्ट्रेस भी बहुत होता है. So with stress, immune system goes down. That's why they're always sick, right? They have stress related diseases. So this will take care of it. अगर कोई 5 लाख कमा रहे हैं और हर महीने अपने बॉडी को 5,000 नहीं दे सकते वापस. We only have one body to live in. One body. अगर ये बॉडी गई तो गई. Right? So they're like, yeah. जो अमीर लोग हैं, what they want to do is stay healthy for long. Why? Because they have the money. They want to live longer and healthy. ये नहीं कि 80 साल की उम्र में व्हील चेयर में नहीं बैठना. 80 साल की उम्र में we should be walking. 80 साल की उम्र में we should be eating what we like to eat. Not overeat, but we have, the proper health. We go on walks. Right? 80 साल की उम्र में diapers नहीं पहनने. Hospital नहीं जाना है. That's why we're taking care of our body. Right? So what you give to your cells, जो बोतल में पीछे लिखा होता है ना, contents. If you take the products of other companies, Dr. Wentz saw it कि उनके जो contents हैं, it's not enough to keep a cell alive. It's not. That's why he came up with USANA. So you know the story of Dr. Wentz. क्यों उसने USANA खोला? Why? Don't just listen to me. मुझे कैसे पता चला? There's a video of Dr. Wentz. I attend trainings, so I hear. I know how passionate Dr. Wentz is about USANA, because I remember when mentor Colette Larsen, was giving a training here in Philippines. And I was there, I was attending, I was sitting in front. I was a diamond that time, but I was still sitting in front because I want to learn from, one of the best. And she said, Dr. Wentz, unke saath presentation karne jate the. Because she was one of the first few distributors. So he used to go and talk about products. And whenever he would see a cell in the slides, he would be teary-eyed. Unko rona aata tha. Why? Because he just loves to see a beautiful, healthy cell. That's how passionate. So if you learn all that, if you know about your products, start to share it to 2 people a day. It's 2 people a day. Talk to 2 people a day. Right? 2 a day. 2 लोग. Right? इंडिया में तो बहुत आसान है. आप किसके साथ बैठे हो, यहाँ पर जो मेरे डाउनलाइंस हैं, बस में भी, if they're in the bus, right, कभी बात हो गई, कुछ शुरू हो गया, they start sharing about, वहां पर प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं करना है, but just share, like, hey, do you know, what do you do, like, अगर वो मुझे पूछेंगे, I'm with USANA, have you heard about USANA? कभी सुना है? नहीं. It's a US company that just opened here. It's a cellular nutrition company, and do you take vitamins? Are you into cellular nutrition? So just ask. Then, nahi, I don't know, ये क्या होता है cellular nutrition? Right? ये जो cells हैं, अगर ये healthy रहते हैं, तो कोई बीमारी नहीं होती है. Right? Share it to them. जैसे आपके घुटने अगर दर्द कर रहे हैं, you give them the proper nutrition, वो नहीं दर्द करेंगे. बिना vitamin, बिना दवाई के. Just share it to them. If they say, oh, that's nice, I want this. Great. If they don't want it, fine. But talk to 2 people a day. Left and right. Just talk to 2 people a day. Right? और ये network marketing की बात नहीं है. This is the last thing I want to share. It's not just about network marketing. I have a friend here, जो construction business में. And construction में पैसे तो बहुत है. Right? And he develops big houses. जो, अमीर लोगों के घर होते हैं, like करोड़ घर, 10-20 करोड़ 50 करोड़ के घर ऐसे. तो he's rich. So he also takes USANA. और उसको USANA करना था, मगर उसने डैड ने फोर्स किया कि नहीं, you're the only guy, so take over the business. So he had no choice, so he's doing the family business, construction business. But he loves USANA. तो one time हम बात कर रहे थे, कहता, so how much do you make passive income? मैंने कहा passive income maybe 6-7 लाख 8 लाख maybe, in peso, so that's about 10 lakhs, rupees. मैंने कहा, he said passive. मैंने कहा हाँ, active income, about 10 lakh pesos, but passive maybe अगर 1 साल काम नहीं करेगा तो कितना होगा? मैंने कहा 1 साल, हाँ, महीने का 7 लाख हो जाएगा, 7-8 लाख. And he said, I envy you. Like, why? You're so rich. I have a Camaro, ठीक है. But उसके पास 2 Lamborghini है, उसके पास Porsche है, उसके पास, like he's really rich. मैंने कहा, why are you jealous of me? He said, see, I'm in construction. पैसे हैं, मगर ज्यादातर पैसे पेपर में, बैंक में नहीं. What he means to say is when you make money in construction, of course you have to reinvest it to another project. He said, अगर अगर मैं अब प्रोजेक्ट करना बंद कर दूंगा, ये सब पैसे मुझे आ जाएंगे, तो I'll have about maybe 100 crores or more. मगर अगर वो 100 करोड़ खत्म हो गए, तो मुझे प्रोजेक्ट शुरू करना पड़ेगा दोबारा. कहता, मगर तेरी बात है कि तू 10 साल भी कुछ ना करे, फिर भी तुझे 7 लाख आते रहेंगे, क्योंकि लोग विटामिन खरीदते रहेंगे अपनी हेल्थ के लिए. एंड आई वाज लाइक, वाओ. So business owners appreciate, they understand the power of business, another business, right? And he said recently, he said, there's a bike club. आजकल यहाँ bike club बहुत चलता है. जो bikes हैं, Ducati, BMWs. तो वहां पर मेरे साथ खड़ा था, कहते देख मैंने बाइक खरीदी है, ये है 50 लाख की बाइक, BMW बाइक. वाओ, ओके. तो कहता तू भी ज्वाइन कर बाइक क्लब, मुझे अब बाइक इतना अच्छा पसंद नहीं है. कहता नहीं, मगर यू शुड ज्वाइन द बाइक क्लब. क्यों? मैंने कहा क्यों? कहता क्योंकि इन द बाइक क्लब ऑल द रिच पीपल आर देयर, यू नेटवर्क. तो ही ऑल्सो ज्वाइन दैट बाइक क्लब टू नेटवर्क, टू मीट पीपल. क्यों? ये थोड़ा ना उसे कंस्ट्रक्शन बिजनेस है तो चुप करके बैठ गया. नो, he needs to network, he needs to tell people, he needs to know people who can get projects from him. अमीर लोग और वो मिलेगा और लोगों को, तो वो भी कहेंगे कि हाँ मुझे घर बनाना है, ओ ब्रो कैन आई टेक यू एज अ कॉन्ट्रैक्टर, राइट? वैसे किसको पता चलेगा कि वो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर है? So it's not just network marketing. Every business is networking. So network well. Know your products. Share the business. Right? Let's. It's gonna be tough in the beginning, and that's why make sure you have a very clear why. Right? And if you have any questions, you have any concerns, you have your uplines here. I talk to your upline Dilip. I talk to your upline Sham. They're very, very, very good in what they do. Right? When I talked to mentor Sham one time, the first time I talked to him, like, wow, he knows what he's doing and he's passionate. Learning is easy. Anyone can learn stuff, but you need the passion to help, the passion to teach, and they're here. क्योंकि if they don't care, वो मुझे मैसेज नहीं करते कि ट्रेनिंग करो. The thing is they care. That's why they're messaging you. Right? Join the meeting. Join the meeting. कितनी बार, मुझे नहीं पता कितनी बार उन्होंने आपको मैसेज किया होगा ताकि आप ये मीटिंग ज्वाइन करो. राइट? कीप मैसेजिंग, कीप मैसेजिंग. तो पहले मेरा अपलाइन मुझे मैसेज करता रहता, मैंने क्या यार, फिर मैसेज किया, ज्वाइन करो, ये मीटिंग ज्वाइन करो, ये मीटिंग ज्वाइन करो. मैंने कहा आज मैंने ज्वाइन कर ली, मैं कल वाली नहीं करूंगा. दैट वाज माय माइंडसेट. But I was also that guy. So मगर I'm very thankful कि मेरे upline ने give up नहीं किया. He kept messaging me. And because of that, I'm still here. Right? So if your upline is keep on messaging you, bugging you, यार meeting करो, यार guest है, ये है, वो है, amazing. क्योंकि और business में ये नहीं होगा. और business में अपनी दुकान खोलो, अपने आप करो. यहाँ पर you get motivation. You have people mentoring, guiding you, helping you, arranging all these things. Right? So appreciate the effort. Right? So guys, can you tell your upline, thank you, upline? Or if your upline is not here, can you message your upline? Upline, thank you for messaging me. Thank you for not giving up. Right? Thank you for remembering. Right? So appreciate the opportunity and appreciate the uplines. And guys, make sure all the trainings are there. Right? You have to master your business. All right? So guys, let's grow together. right? कोई पीछे नहीं रुक, पीछे नहीं रहना चाहिए. Everyone here should become the top leaders of India. All right. So guys, I hope this session helped you. So let's start talking to those 2 people every day. Get 2 signups every week, right? Share USANA products, and let's make USANA India the biggest in USANA worldwide. All right. So thank you, Mentor Dilip, and back to you, Dr. Swati, and Mentor Shah.
Thank you so much, Rajnish. You have given a wonderful, eye-opening things. I think we should keep on listening from you time to time, and it's like a lot of eye openers for a lot of people. Like business is business, and network, as you said, is very very important. And a lot of highlights the main points, which is very important, as you talked about why, which is very important for us because what and how we all learn, it starts from why always. Thank you so much for giving your time. And I'm sure, Dilip, you can take forward because a lot of people from your side is here. So I'll hand over it to you. And thank you so much, Rajnish. We'll look forward for more learnings from you in future. Thank you.